Hey guys, got a battle against Kyoshi today, and it's pretty cool. Yeah, I figured out how to change the color of the background on the verse recorder. Um, so yeah, battle against Kyoshi. It's a lot of fun. Pretty hacksy in his favor, definitely. But it's still pretty good. So here we go. Let's see. He leads off Pikachu. I lead off Bastiodon, and he goes for a Surf, which, I don't know, I was expecting, but it did a lot more because he got a frickin' crit, which sucks. But then I get a Metal Burst, and it's like, oh snap. And it's like, huge damage, which was pretty cool. But unfortunately, Bastiodon is, like, toast now. Yeah, just completely useless, which kinda sucks. So yeah, he brings in Gardevoir, which traces Sturdy, and yeah, so I get up a Stealth Rock while he Will-O-Wisp, which was, I don't know, alright. Nice to get in some damage before dying. So yeah, I bring in Magcargo for a Will-O-Wisp myself, which hits, and then he goes for a Psychic, and I get up an Amnesia, which is like perfect because I live just enough for the next hit, pretty much. So I get in a Recover, which is really nice. But yeah, I get a Special Defense drop, so unfortunately, despite getting this Recover, I kind of have to switch out now. Which, I mean, isn't a big deal because I have a Special Defense tank. Not really a tank. I mean, this is a weakness team. Like, everything has ×4 weakness, or 2 ×4 weaknesses. So, like, I don't know. Anyways, he gets another Special Defense drop, which really sucks. I mean, 2 turns in a row, that's ridiculous. I mean, come on. So, yeah, unfortunately, Ladian goes down without doing anything. I was gonna knock off his leftovers before dying, but I'm not even faster than the frickin' Gardevoir with, I believe he's timid, but I'm not sure. My Ladian, anyways. So I bring in Golem, who gets burned, but I get off a Double Edge, which still does an incredible amount of damage. And then he goes for a Psychic, which I live with 6 HP and get off another Double Edge, but die to Life Orb Recoil. So unfortunately, I just kind of like, I don't know, I didn't waste him because Gardevoir would have taken me out anyways, but so he brings in Heracross and Swords Dance, and I get a Spore, which is really nice, because then I get to set up a Growth, which is cool, but he gets a 1-turn Wake Up, which sucks, but he goes for an Endure, and luckily he doesn't have Stone Edge, so I get to put it back to sleep without taking very much damage. And I think I just have 1 Growth in, so I'm at around, like, I don't know, like, just over 300 special attack or something like that, because Modest, Parasect is frickin' cool, but not enough to one-hit KO Heracross, which kinda sucks. So luckily I get 2 turn sleep on him, because that's, I don't know, that should be like the minimum is 2, but the one thing, I don't know. Anyways, so I know Aerial Ace is coming, or not Aerial Ace, I was expecting Drill Peck, but whatever. So I switch into Slugworth, who takes it like a man, because that's, I don't know, because he's a guy, I guess. I don't know. But I just go for a Flamethrower, and he brings in Steelix, which takes a real huge chunk of damage from that Flamethrower. But I can't stay in because I'm ×4 weak to stab Earthquake off of huge attacks. So I go back to Parasect, who takes this attack like it's just nothing. And I wanted to Spore him, but he ends up being faster than me and goes for an Explosion, which unfortunately takes me out, and it's a crit, so why wouldn't it be? I mean, it's gonna take me out anyways, might as well make it a crit. So he brings in Metagross, and I bring in Noodles, the Quagsire. I take an Ice Punch fairly well, get a Yawn off, so he's all sleepy-like, and then I Protect, which is cool, and he goes for another Ice Punch. So yeah, that was pretty awesome. And now he's asleep for one turn. I get an Earth Power off, which was cool, because, I don't know, lots of damage. And then he's going to switch out, I believe. Yeah, so he's been asleep for one turn. Anyways, just keep that fact in mind. So he switches out to Skarmory again, who avoids the Earth Power. So now he goes for Swords Dance, as I just Ice Beam. Apparently his set is like an Agila Swords with Aerial Ace and Roost, which is pretty cool because it isn't like the standard Skarmory. It's supposed to like sweep and stuff, but I don't know. Yeah, so he goes for a Roost, and I just keep Ice Beaming, and so yeah, I get this one off, and it says it's not very effective, and then I'm like, oh wait, because he loses the Flying type when he Roosts, and since I'm slower, I can hit him with Earth Power. So now I was just kind of predicting when he's gonna Roost, and I almost hit Earth Power there. I thought he might just like try and set up again or try and attack me. And I get a crit Ice Beam there, the only luck I had. Which, I mean, isn't even really that helpful. Yeah, so he gets an Aerial Ace, I live at 2 HP, get another Ice Beam off, and now I figure he's going to, like, just assume that I'm dead, and I figured since I'm dead anyways, I'll just go for an Earth Power in case he does Roost, and he does, and I was like, yes! Yes, this battle is over, this is mine, yes, 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 and it was like, yay, relief, and then he lives with 2 HP or something ridiculous like that, and I was so pissed. Yeah, so now he finishes me off with Aerial Ace, and I bring in Slugworth, and I thought he might have Steel Wing, because I hadn't seen Agility yet, and I thought, alright, now I'm just screwed, but he doesn't, so I take that hit really well and get Flamethrower off. So Skarmory goes down, and I'm like, yes, a sleeping Metagross, I have this battle, this is like win in the bank against all bad luck of bad luck, and he gets 1 turn sleep. Are you freaking kidding me? Like last turn, like I had that battle after all that crap, and he gets a 1 turn wake up and takes it away from me, but it was still just like an awesome battle. I wish I had better luck. I really do. So yeah, OUs versus NUs with like ×4 weaknesses out the wazoo and stuff. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. Good game, Kyoshi, and yeah, so I will see you guys later. Bye.